and mustard seed, gypsy flower and some holy leaves. Light a red candle, then light up the weed. I'ma always love you, though you're not what I need. Stop believing that what you did.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the School of Divine Magic. So I want to talk about how do you know that like a deity is reaching out to you or calling you. And sometimes, like, I feel like because as someone being naturally spiritual, I don't think you have to work with them. To me, per se, you could kind of take it as an omen, a sign, or a synchronicity. But if you want to take it a step further, and start working with them, that's up to you. Because, some of us are attuned or tuned into our natural magic. So it's more so like when you in your natural magic, you are, leaving it up to the Most High, the Creator, the divine, to, kind of like, y'all work together, y'all co-create and do y'all magic. But now for people that, you really put it into practice and, you just not doing the natural thing, it's up to you if you want to work with that deity or, God or goddess or whatever. But how I know that, one of them is calling you. Let's just take this for example. I felt like Hecate, she's reaching out or calling me, which she's been doing that for a while now. But when I was asleep and I wasn't spiritually attuned, tuned in, I wasn't tapped in to understand that she's reaching out to me or calling out to me or, trying to bring me a sign or a synchronicity or an omen. Because I'm going to tell you a story. So last year, I did something with my car. I needed to put something in my car, whether it was like water or like oil or something, and I pulled over because I always thought this place was a park because, I had a family member like, oh yeah, that's a park. So I pulled over one day just out of the blue, like, oh, this is a park, so let me park right here and put some, whatever liquid I need to put in my car. So I look around though, and I started noticing, like, I started feeling eerie, like, this is like not no park. This not no regular park. So it just started feeling like it was sacred grounds because it was just like real peaceful, but it would look like a park setting. And then I'm just looking. I looked the place up. It was a cemetery. So I was like, oh my God, like, how did I end up on a cemetery, in a cemetery? And, that was just weird. So that was like happened to me like a year ago, last year. And so I didn't put all the pieces together till now. So when you dealing with Hecate, she have something to do with graves, cemeteries, spirits and ghosts and stuff like that. So she was reaching out to me last year, but I wasn't tapped in to just fully, comprehend that she was reaching out. So also, now this is how she's still reaching out to me, because she's been reaching out to me ever since 2023, and now in 2024, I go take the trash out. There was nothing on the wall when I go take the trash out. So then, boom, I come back, front and center, smack dab on the wall before me was a gigantic moth or a butterfly. It like had the most biggest wing. It was so big, it looked like something out of a movie, like a mythological creature. But I knew that it was like it belonged to the moth or the butterfly family. So when I looked at it, I was like, I wanted to capture it because I've never seen a moth or a butterfly like that huge in my life. And it had like dark green and black wings, but it was so beautiful. And I was like, oh my God, but the little head of it was like really huge. The wings was really huge. So then I just hurried up and came in the house, and then I was like, dang, I want to go back out there and look at it. But then I was like, nah, I ain't gonna go back out there because it was like late at night. So that was another thing. Also, she's associated with owls. So like I've been seeing a lot of owls like on my feed, and I don't look up owls like that. I haven't started looking up owls till they just start popping up. And they always say, you can't listen to the algorithm as a sign or a synchronicity, but I feel like yes, you can if you have not been looking up those things. If you have not been looking up birds of prey, and then you go on all of your platforms and birds of prey just start popping up or owls just popped up, you could take that as a sign, long as you ain't been looking that up, or researching that. So, and I was not ever researching owls or nothing like that. But now that she's been sending a lot of owls to me, then I started getting interested in owls. And then I'm like, oh, I might want to, own an owl or something like that. And then also how she came to me. Now, she came to me last year through this too, because she's associated with crystals. Everybody that knows me knows that I love a good crystal. I love crystal healing. I'm very much into that. So the first crystal that I was drawn to was labradorite. And she's associated with labradorite. I like obsidian too. She's associated like with tourmaline and obsidian, the black ones too. So I like all the black ones. But my most favorite crystal, if anyone knows me, is labradorite, because I want to get a huge chunk of labradorite. So this is how it all comes full circle, because, that was when I first was drawn to the crystal healing and the crystals. So now it comes full circle like this, because I almost got lost. But it comes full circle like this. She's associated with dragons. So guess what? Though the labradorite crystal has something to do with like they think it's a dragon's eyeball. So that was kind of unique in my experience, because I'm like, wow. So it's like a triple meaning, because she's associated with the labradorite, and then she's associated with the dragon eyeball, and then boom, 2024, we in the year of the dragon. You see how like those three things come together, because you got to realize that she is the threefold, three-form goddess. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen that, I was like, wow. And so she also is reaching out to me because I'm at a crossroads in my life with, love, career, finance. So whenever you're at a crossroads, this is symbolic to her. You know what I'm saying? Where you have to make a decision about your path, about your choices. So when I found out about that, she had 3 heads on her, I was like, oh my God, wow. So also, she's associated with cats. And, I'm into cats too. I like cats a lot. I had owned a cat for quite a while. And when I had owned that cat, it was like a great experience. You know what I'm saying? I love cats. They're very much spiritual animals. They're very in tune with nature and stuff like that. Also, she's connected with the underworld. And so her being connected with the underworld, all my life I've had a lot of paranormal activity go on around me. So with that going on around me, I was like, wow, you get scared sometimes, because sometimes when like, spirits try to communicate with you, sometimes it is like terrifying when you don't know what that is. But like once you awaken to your spirituality and you know what it is, then you be like, you're not even tripping on that. But also too, she's a torch bearer, and her being a torch bearer to Persephone, to guide her through the underworld, I feel like that relates to my life as well, because I feel like she's communicating on behalf of the divine to encourage me to use my light to guide and teach others. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what her being a torch bearer is symbolic too. So that might be a sign for you if you're a light worker. Also, she's associated with keys as well. So, I always love keys and stuff like that. Skulls, I love skulls. Like you could see a skull a little bit behind me, behind this triangle. Also, any nocturnal bird. So, like I said, the owls or whatever. She's also associated with they said spiders and stuff like that. I've seen like a spider like here and there, you know what I'm saying? But those are the things that showed me that yeah, she was reaching out to me. And also I have a thing for lavender. Lavender is like one of the herbs that I like and one of the scents that I like. Wood is majority my favorite, but I like lavender a lot too. Um, so when this is how basically you know that this deity is reaching out to you, because you're gonna have all these omens and these signs and synchronicities that she is doing that. And she's also associated with doorways too, so that could have meaning to somebody's life if you if you're ready for new opportunities to come your way and new doors are open, because when one door closes, another one opens. So I hope this helps somebody out. So if you know that you're in a crossroads in your life, she might be reaching out to you. Hecate may be reaching out to you. Also she's associated with black dogs, and I do have an affinity for black dogs. Like I like it was this dog that looks like a teddy bear, a Newfoundland. So and I like it in black because it looked like a big black teddy bear. So I do like black dogs. The cane corso ones in black, you know what I'm saying? Doberman pictures, Rottweilers and stuff like that. So she basically is connected to a lot of animals, and that's another thing I feel like too that shows you that you're connected with her, because you like animals, you know what I'm saying? Because I love a lot of animals, I love a lot of nature and stuff like that. So I hope this helped you out. Just make the connections between what is a real symbol to you that this deity is calling out to you, and don't confuse anything that's not a symbol, you know what I'm saying? But I hope this helps somebody.